Hey there, Virgo. This is Nadia, and today we're gonna take a look what month of June prepared for you. What the spirits are trying to tell us. Let's go ahead and flip the card and check it out. What is the most important event gonna happen to you? What will be the reason for that and the result you're gonna get? Alright, I see that some situation that was before, or maybe were going on before previously, were put on hold. Like nothing was happening. Like there was no action, not from you or from anybody else. And you were almost like sacrificing yourself for something in order like to get something, to do something, to be with somebody. I mean, if we're talking about job or work, it could be that you were sacrificing everything, like you were put your life on hold, you were not doing anything in order to get this. Maybe you were studying, or maybe you were just waiting until situation happens by itself, like something gonna going on by itself or work out by itself. Or if we're talking about relationship, it's the same thing. Like mainly like you had some perspective in your mind, you had some idea, like want to go somewhere, you want to get something, you had a vision, but you weren't doing anything and no one was doing anything. It's like the relationship were put on hold, like they were like hanging, on a tiny thread which were about to fall. And you were like, it was like your last effort to get it, to be with someone, by sacrificing yourself, like to put your life aside, put everything aside, and just wait, I guess, and tolerate it the way it is, put up with whatever it is, accept whatever it is, where actually nothing is going on. So pretty much what will happen is the situation will start to end by itself, because you've been waiting for so long, you've been sacrificing, you've been, I almost want to say, wasting your time for nothing. And the situation already started to work for itself, like by removing this all and just changing it. So I see there is like big transition or transactions or big changes in your life where you're never gonna go back to the past anymore. It's over. Like something is staying behind, something gonna be left behind that never can be returned anymore. And what result you're gonna get? You know what? Despite everything, I still feel like there is a lot of resistance. Like you didn't want the situation to end. You didn't want this relationship to end. You didn't want to leave this job or to be fired from this job or this project to end or whatever you was sacrificing yourself for. You didn't want this to end. That's why you've been waiting until the end, because you felt like you didn't have enough opportunities, skills, enough power to influence it, and then that you had to just sit and wait until the situation is gonna work out by itself. And it started to get over and end on its own, like without you, because it had to end at some point, because nothing was going on either way. And I feel like there's a lot of resistance. Like it's like almost you don't want this to end. Like you're still trying like to hold on to the past, but you cannot hold on to the past anymore because it's gonna be over either way. It's been like that for a long time. And what result you're gonna get? You're still gonna find yourself like in conflict with yourself, where You know you want to be with this person, you know you want to have this job, you want to, you want to do what you like, but then there's so much obstacles, there's so much limitations, there's so many things to do or to change in order to have it. For example, if this is relationship, it's like you completely have to change your life, change your perspective, change your pattern, maybe change something completely different, and the life with this person will never be the same like it used to be before. And there are so many things you also have to sacrifice in order to be with this person, you know. That's why it's so hard to make this decision, because you have to put up with something too. If we're talking about job or career, it's also the same thing. Like you want something to do in your life, something that you're passionate about, like maybe your hobby or something you enjoy to do, and you doubt yourself. You have this conflict because there's again so many obstacles in order to get there. It's like you have to leave your old life completely behind to start this over, because you cannot balance both. You cannot have both. You cannot have old job and new job. No, you have to completely leave your old life behind, and your new life will never be the same. That's why you will be feeling like you want to do it, but there will be so much resistance and obstacles that you have to go through and think through. What will be hidden from you in this situation? You know, I see that no matter what, this old situation, relationship, job, project, whatever we're talking about will be over. Because it's time, because it wasn't stable. I feel like you've been waiting for something all this time, you've been resisting for too long, and there was no use. And it didn't serve you at all. So now it's all like coming to an end, it could be in an instant, where this old life is going away and you have to build new life. You have to open your eyes and realize that it's already enough the time that you wasted, enough sacrificing you've done, enough resistance, enough conflict within yourself, enough doubt. Like it has to go because it does not serve you. You haven't built anything, and this was no stability for you all this time. Now you have to almost like ruin this past in order to build something new for you, something more stable. Because these people that didn't serve you, the job doesn't serve you anymore. It does not take you anywhere, and you don't go anywhere with that. What you should do in this situation? You're going in the right path, and everything is in your hands. And you really need to be very patient while moving forward, because you have some ideas, you have some plans that you follow, and just be very patient with yourself. Try to think and calculate every step of the way. Just move slowly. Don't do any rash decisions, harsh decisions, unthoughtful decisions. Pre-plan every step of the way. Rethink every step of the way. Recalculate everything. And you need to focus on what is stable in your life, because all of this weren't serving you as a stability, as something you can rely on, or maybe the people you cannot really rely on. And now you need to concentrate on people and objects and things and projects and work where you can rely on, where you can build your stability at, where you can trust people, you can trust situation, you can trust, where you can rely on and build a future with. Okay, my dear friends, thank you so much for watching. That was it for today. I really hope this video was useful for you and you can take some good information, and you can take my advices and implement them to your own good. And if you like that video, push that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another video. And of course, share your comments below. I always love to read all of them. And I'm gonna remind you that I'm doing personal tarot readings for all the different occasions, and you can find my information below this video. Alrighty, my dear friends, again, thank you so much for watching. I wish this month go well for you and the best it can get. And know that I'm there to support you. I give you a big hug, and I'll see you on the next ride.